You can just smell all of those spices, and I love how there's just like floating curry leaves in there. There's floating eggplant, there's okra, there's tomatoes, and it's made with fish. I love this dish. It's one of my favorites. Hey everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Bangkok, Thailand, and this morning I'm going to go walk around and explore the historic Bangkok area, and specifically the area right around Harun Mosque. And around this neighborhood, this community in Bangkok is where you'll find some of the best halal street food. And people, they literally do all the cooking. Oh, like right here, they do the cooking in their houses, and they sell right out of their houses. We're going to just walk around, explore, find some delicious things to eat, and meet some amazing people, and I'm going to share it all with you in this video. The Harun Mosque was built by Harun Bafadan, and he originally came from Indonesia. He's Indonesian Arab, and then they settled in this little community. We're here a little bit early before the main market opens. We're gonna start by eating some roti mataba, which is a stuffed roti, and it smells amazing. And this is such a cool spot right here. I can tell you already, one of the best things about eating and walking and exploring this community in Bangkok is people are so nice, people are so friendly. It's like home cooking, and you have a personal connection, and you meet so many amazing people. It just doesn't get better than this, sitting in a beautiful, friendly, calm, and relaxing alley eating mataba. But I'm starting with a tea, a milk tea first. Oh yeah. Really milky, and you can taste that strong tea, and I got it with no sugar, so it's not sweet. Oh, the mataba is here. It's ready. She sliced it up, and we ordered with chicken. There are onions in here. There's egg in here, and just that perfectly golden, bubbly, crusty, crunchy dough all around it. And I take a piece here. So yeah, hi Cement Shoes. How are you? This is just a quick live. I was going to download it and upload it, but it just seemed like a lot for me for just a 10-15 minute video. Well, I have it sped up 1.5. Just showing the difference between the street food that we've been looking at and the street vendors with that this man vlogged with. It's very interesting, and not a bit like the vlogs that we've been used to the last while. You can see that it's just a stuffed roti. It's like a little pocket full of goodness. It looks like the banana pancakes. Oh, not like overly powering in spice, but you can definitely taste the cumin, a little bit of turmeric in there. The egg kind of tastes like scrambled eggs because it's been beat up like that. And then you've got minced chicken. What I really like about this is it's full of onions, which are just lightly cooked. So that gives it a crunch. That looks lovely. Oh. The centerpiece is the best. That's where the most fillet accumulates. So you got the most meat and onions in that bite. This is a delicious mataba. Definitely made with love. Okay, I'm going to try the sweet roti now. And this is just a roti, and then they kind of hand tear it and then put on some condensed milk. So yeah, this is the sweet version, but you can see how just crusty and how many layers of dough there are in this roti. Oh, wow. Okay, that's awesome. It's like, the texture is perfect. It's so crunchy, crusty, but so gooey. If you like sweet, this is the version to go with. If you like savory, the mataba is the version to go with. But best yet, get them both. And chase it all down with milk tea. I still don't understand the whole milk boiling with the tea. As we're sitting here eating, the owner just brought us a bowl of dal, which is, it just finished cooking. You can smell the cinnamon though. You can taste the onions, you can taste the cinnamon in there, and maybe the curry leaves. I taste some curry leaves in there too. It's a leaf that tastes just like curry, and in Thai it's called bai mui. I can snack on curry leaves all day. You see, you don't even have to ask what's in each dish. He tells you, and the price in dollars. Size of those saucepans. We are not making it very far in distance on this food tour, literally right down from where she's making the roti. While we were eating at the roti, actually, they rolled the giant pati. You could smell the spices of the biryani just filling the humidity. They have beef, they have chicken, but one that you don't find very often is fish, and it's king mackerel, Black Sea. You will not walk through this alley without stopping here. Oh, okay, sure. The owner of the house right here within this gate, they just came out because they're ordering some biryani as well, and they watch our videos and they just invited us to come eat inside. So that's really really nice of them.
I really
We're gonna get,
probably
oh
shouldn't be
guys, we
showing
got
that.
our biryani. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, they're going into the man's house. No, we won't. We won't show that.
Biryani, and that sets it apart. It's a mint and coriander sauce. Add some of that, and then you can take off some of the meat again and mix it with the rice. Oh yes. The sauce just balances it off perfectly. We have some home cooked curry here. There are potatoes in here. There's onions and there's chicken. Oh, this is like an extra. Oh, you can see those onions are so soft and tender as well. It's just really light and really like soothing. A very light spice mixture. And then yeah, those onions really just dissolve in your mouth. Yet they still hold their shape at the same time. Okay, and we also got the fish biryani. And you can come really close in here. There's the rice, but then there's the meat or the fish, and then there's this gooey stuff, which she adds to every plate. And
it looks like marifat.
That is where the flavor is. That's the onions. That's the spices. That's like the residue of flavor that just powers the entire dish. So every bite, you want to grab a little piece of the meat. This is the fish with a little bit of that goo, and then add on some sauce. And then you want like a ratio of all three of those components to make the perfect bite. It's pink mackerel, so it's almost like firm like chicken, very, very firm. And then that onion spice mixture is really key. Oh, and the sauce, which gives it that tanginess to wrap it all together.
How come other food does not look like these dishes? Strange. And this man has loads of different videos as well. India, I can't even think. There's loads of different countries that he visits and does his food blog.
Okay, that was just 100% unplanned. Family was so welcoming and so friendly and so gracious. Right now it's about 10 a.m. and this is the time when more and more food opens up. So right along the main walkway, there should be more food set up now.
And this is one I didn't even watch earlier on. I would need to know what all those bits are in it though.
This is someone's home in the background. They have tables set up that we can sit at throughout the alley as well as in their house. One of the main dishes that you have to eat here that they're known for is their gengali, which is a type of curry which is in this pot. You can smell all of the curry leaves and the spices. There's fish in there. There's okra. Oh, I have to eat that. It smells so good. This curry is mouthwatering. It is irresistible.
It looks
you can
mad
smell
hot.
all those spices, and I love how there's just like floating curry leaves in there. There's floating eggplant. There's okra. There's tomatoes, and it's made with fish. And then we also got fried chicken with kunkang, which is a curry paste. I don't know exactly. It's like fried chicken with spices all over it. Okay, the first thing I need to do is just take a spoon of that curry sauce. Oh, that's everything I thought it was gonna be. Oh, it's superb. Oh, it has a sour flavor to it. What I like is that it's not like too rich or oily.
I love how excited he is about the food as well.
All those spices in there, you can really taste those curry leaves again, which just give it a powerful.
And he really knows what he's talking about.
You can like smell that in your mouth. It's really
smell it in your mouth.
You'll mostly find this dish at Muslim halal restaurants, and it is a dish you don't want to miss. It's so unbelievably good.
And that's what I wanted to add as well. The fact that there's so many halal vendors along the streets.
Which is fried chicken with it's just like caked in a curry paste with a spice mixture, and you can see that on there. It's fried chicken, and I'm not sure what's all on there, but that looks awesome too. Anything fried chicken with extra spice on it.
I think that's a wing. It kind of looks strange. It looks like a wing.
Oh, it's a boneless piece.
Oh.
I think like a bulk of it is also the coriander seed in there as well, and then it's just like a light fragrance, a little bit crispy, nice and salty, of course, and just that spice mixture is just like caked and caramelized on there. I'm just absolutely in love with this curry. It's everything you want in a curry. It's so fragrant. It's so flavorful. It's stunning. And then something you've just got to love about this curry as well is just how they have the floating vegetables in there. The tomatoes, the eggplant, the okra. I love this dish. It's one of my favorites.
I'll forward that music a little bit. What's this? Indian style food. Oh, I don't know if that music is copyright or not.
This is a dessert that we had to try. It's very well known in this neighborhood, and she makes the original version. It's called soyi, and I've never had it before. Let's try it. It looks like a pudding, and I have no idea. Oh wow, you can see like a texture in there as well. It smells a little milky, but that's really all I can
It's a
smell.
bit like panna cotta.
Or no, it's all solid through. Oh no, it's all solid through. It's like it looks like a
Oh no,
pudding or
it's
like a porridge almost.
a
Look
bit
at that
more
texture.
fluid than a panna cotta.
It has sort of like almost like a cornmeal porridge texture to it. You feel these little like beads almost. It's a little bit sweet. It's a little bit like caramely, milky tasting, almost like a vanilla pudding. It's extremely well known in this neighborhood too. Something you've got to try. That's a lot of food, and there's so much good to eat that you don't want to stop.
Oh Lord.
It's called Kanambung Yuan, and the batter is a mixture of flour, egg, and coconut milk, and then she spreads that out throughout the whole wok, so it's a really paper thin sheet. And then she adds in there's cilantro, there is coconut with the mangkung, which is the shrimp head oil, the shrimp head tamale, and then she adds in some tofu, she adds in some bean sprouts, some peanuts, and some pickled radish. Oh, I think it's pickled radish. And then she folds it up into a package, so all those ingredients are wrapped within that pancake like crepe, and then it's served with a ajat, which is a vinegar with cucumbers and chilies and shallots.
Wow.
Oh, that's still hot and fresh. Let's just cut it in half though, so that we can all see the insides, the interiors of this thing. And it's like a big jumbo pocket. But you can see it's all filled with vegetables. All those vegetables she added in, lots of bean sprouts, the coconut in there, and the cilantro. And I gotta add some the sauce. Oh, and some of the cucumbers and shallots. All right, let me try some of this. You can see it sort of feels like an omelet, but at the same time it sort of feels different because it's got the coconut milk in it and the flour, so it's more like an egg crepe. Oh, I like that. The bulk of the dish is bean sprouts, which have just been lightly stir-fried, sautéed. So
I love bean
they still
sprouts.
have that full crunch, but they're sautéed at the same time. You taste the saltiness of that coconut and the shrimp juices. And then what else is in there? Oh, the tofu is in there, but it's a very firm tofu. And then you've got those pickled radish crunches as well. It's awesome. That's delicious.
Forgot to turn off the music again.
But this is actually quite light, kind of fluffy, and mostly like crunchy vegetables. The kanambung is really excellent. The noodles is also very good. I love that mixture, but it depends on how much of that dressing you add, how sweet it will be. So if you add all of the dressing, it's a little on the sweet side. It was a little sweet for me. So next time I would add a little less of that dressing. Okay, we are just leaving, and I think I have to finish this food tour for you right now by default. Oh man, I am just stuffed. It's been so fantastic. We've met so many friendly people.
Yeah,
I
it's
think we
nearly
know
over.
about half of the community here now. But people are so nice and so gracious. It's so refreshing. Kapun Makap, Sawadee Kapun Makap. I want to say a huge thank you, Kapun Makap, to everybody who we've met, including the family who we were eating right down there, and they just invited us into their house to eat. So I want to say a huge thank you. Hey, what's up? What's up, man? How are you? Okay, something to just quickly tell you is that if you come here, you'll find the majority of food within this entire community is all halal. And you can come here any day of the week.
And see,
It depends, not
the majority of food in Bangkok in that area is halal.
Because more people come into this neighborhood to go to the service at Harun Mosque. And so that's why there's the most food on Friday. That's going to be it for this vlog. I want to say a huge thank you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And
Yes,
also
I
make sure
thumbed
you
up
subscribe.
and I subscribed.
Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
You will. Yeah. So that's a vlogger that I've been watching all day, trying to find good videos. All of his videos are really good. Not sure about the copyright, but look, I'd say it's probably just the music or something. I don't know. Anyway, talking about the food. Yeah, so hopefully I'll come up with some more food from Pattaya and Bangkok to show what actually is there and what's available to eat, and the prices of food. Some of those dishes were merely cents in the US dollar. It was strange, really. Like the amount of work and vegetables and meat that went into all those dishes. However, you do make a big pot, I suppose, of the soups and the curries and stuff, and probably, well, most definitely those big pots would go a long way. So yeah, we'll see what happens overnight in the foodiverse, and if we will come back and look at another different food vendor or food vlogger in the morning, trying to see am I busy tomorrow. Not really. So yeah, let's delve into looking at a few meals and different things that can actually be bought in Thailand, whether it's Bangkok or Pattaya. Um, yeah, we'll have a look and see what we can get. Not pizzas or Indians. Well, yeah, you can have Indian if you want, but like if the traditional food is literally down an alleyway for only a couple of cents worth. And there was one I watched earlier on. I thought that was the one that I found there. It's actually the market um in Bangkok, the big food market. Um so I will go and see what I just I thought I put saved it to watch later, but obviously I saved it somewhere weird. Nothing new to me. And I've I've had Thai noodles and I'm not sure what sort of a sauce, but that was a long time ago. And actually I was in Dublin a few weeks ago, um and we went to Dundrum shopping centre, and in there they have different street vendors, but they have little shops. So it looks like you're going to a street vendor, but it's actually a shop you're going to. And I had teriyaki salmon in, I'm not sure what broth, um, but there was noodles and the salmon. The oh, you don't like fish, and the slice of salmon was cooked beautifully, and it was actually quite a thick, chunky chunk of salmon. Um, the noodles were perfectly cooked. The bean sprouts were beautiful, and so yeah, I don't mind Asian food at all. Quite frankly, all I really don't like is chips, French fries, pizza, or anything overly curried. Oh no, me and spices don't work together at all. Um, Let me know what is your favorite type of food men choose, and I can actually. I was meant to show a video on how to make a proper Irish stew. I shall look for that as well. I haven't forgotten. Um, but yeah, let me know down below what your favorite kind of food is, and I'll find a video to watch with her. And it's nearly 12. Excuse me, I've hiccups. Every time I go live, I get hiccups. But anyway, it's almost 12 o'clock, and my pillow here beside me is calling me, so I better calm down and have a snooze. So, good night, cement shoes, and see everybody soon, and talk to you later. Bye.